It's awesome time!
What if our home turns into a skyscraper?
Cool! Awesome love skyscrapers!
Oh, awesome. Firstly, if our home turns into a skyscraper, delivery guys may get very, very tired. Secondly, if our home turns into a skyscraper, people who are afraid of heights will definitely hate this change. Thirdly, if our home turns into a skyscraper, sale of helicopters may skyrocket. Fourthly, if our home turns into a skyscraper, thieves will not be happy about this situation. Fifthly, if our home turns into a skyscraper, birds will not be happy about this situation. Lastly, if our home turns into a skyscraper, aliens may start visiting us quite often.
What if our homes turned into spaceships?
Cool! Some love spaceships!
Oh, some. If our homes turned into spaceships, people who are afraid of heights may never step out of their house anymore. We may have to protect our homes from asteroids and meteorites. People may wake up and find themselves on a completely different planet altogether. Our fuel may finish up in between. We may keep on floating in space. We may start finding aliens sitting in our living rooms. Spaceships travel extremely fast. We may have to tie ourselves to our homes. We will now have to put car-like lights on the front and back of our homes. Just like Star Trek, even we may start traveling at warp speed. Cars will not be needed anymore. We may start seeing huge piles of unused cars. Sellers of spacesuits may make a lot of money. What if our homes were made of lava?
Oh no! Now, how do I enter my new home?
Oh, some. Firstly, there will be no need to keep our doors locked anymore.
Are you serious?
Yep. If our homes were made of lava, thieves might get so scared that they may start running far, far away from our homes. Secondly, we might have to thank the aliens.
What?
Yep. If our homes were made of lava, nobody would buy them now. Only aliens might offer to buy them. Lastly, people who just had their home interiors done would be very unhappy.
But why is that?
Simple. If our homes were made of lava, our new interiors would start melting right away. What if our homes were made of ice cream?
Yippee! Yippee!
Oh, some. Firstly, if our homes were made of ice cream, some people may give up cooking altogether. They may eat ice cream at all times. Secondly, if our homes were made of ice cream, some people may put on a lot of weight in a very short amount of time. Thirdly, if our homes were made of ice cream, people who hate ice creams may start living outside. Fourthly, if our homes were made of ice cream, lovers of ice creams may eat all day long. Our homes may not last that long. Fifthly, if our homes were made of ice creams attract a lot of flies and ants. They may shift in. We may have to move out. Lastly, if our homes were made of ice cream, it may prove to be almost impossible for parents to keep their kids away from ice cream. What if our homes were made of gold?
Oh no! I just sold my house!
Oh, some. Firstly, if our homes were made of gold, people who just sold their homes might shift to a different planet. Secondly, if our homes were made of gold, aliens might get amazed. Even they might shift inside our homes. Thirdly, if our homes were made of gold, some people may even shift their home inside a bank locker. Fourthly, if our homes were made of gold, thieves might become extremely active. Cops may not be able to control the situation. Fifthly, if our homes were made of gold, some people may grow extremely paranoid. They might start guarding their homes all night long. Lastly, if our homes were made of gold, in order to keep their homes safe, some people might start carrying their home along with them. What if buildings were made of chocolate? Wow, wow, wow! That would be a dream come true! Oh, some. Firstly, if buildings were made of chocolate, before buying a building, people may start tasting it first. Secondly, if buildings were made of chocolate, everyone living in the building may also start eating it. The building may not stand for long. Thirdly, if buildings were made of chocolate, insects might pack their bags and start living inside the building. Fourthly, if buildings were made of chocolate, instead of tearing down old buildings, entire town may start feasting on it. Fifthly, chocolate is made from cocoa beans. If buildings were made of chocolate, growers of cocoa beans will be among the richest. Lastly, chocolates easily melt in hot temperatures. If buildings were made of chocolate, people may start shifting their houses to colder places. What if buildings started walking?
Oh no, I just built a new home!
Oh, some. Firstly, if buildings started walking, people may stop living in buildings altogether. Tents may become extremely popular. Secondly, if buildings started walking, cities will disappear overnight. People may have to migrate every day. Thirdly, if buildings started walking, movement of skyscrapers may feel like an earthquake to many. Fourthly, if buildings started walking, employees may have to waste a lot of time chasing their office building. Offices may never start on time. Fifthly, if buildings started walking, Google Maps will stop working. Finding an address will be extremely difficult. Lastly, if buildings started walking, buildings might make a lot of noise while moving. Sleeping at night might get very difficult.